This is a matchup of ACC versus Big 12. Two conferences perpetually battling for respect. Added intrigue with both teams ranked in the top 15. Welcome, folks, to Denton, Texas, and the home of the North Texas Mean Green. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Boston College Eagles, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the North Texas Mean Green. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Buying time, moving to his left. Finds the receiver wide open. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Man, they got exactly the right coverage early in this game that they were looking for. They found the matchup, and they hit a big one early.
The offense will set up on first and 10. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Gonna run it. It's 4. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so second and 5. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial, kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
First down, looking for more now. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
The pocket breaking down. On the run here. Let's it go. Grab made by the tight end. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and when you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Single back takes the handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Boston College lines up first and goal. Give it to the back again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Boston College.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turn starts inside the 15. Breaks free. It's a foot race. They chase him down, but a huge play on the return. Very fortunate that wasn't brought all the way to the house. Just a bit more, and that's a touchdown. Excellent field position here for the offense. They're going to the air in the first play. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The pass rush closing in. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Off the play fake on 1st down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Who called this one? Interesting call by, I guess, the offensive coordinator. Hands it off to the tight end, and I respect his ability, but I'm not surprised it didn't gain many yards.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? The receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback. And,
they trap him for a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pressure is coming. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Going for a big play downfield. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Pulls it in. It's Marsh. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. Pre-snap motion from the offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They look to throw it here on second down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. One final play before the end of the quarter. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll tackle him right at the 31. And it's North Texas on top so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
With the score, North Texas 14, Austin College 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. We'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. He shreds the tackle. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He gets loose. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Boston College getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Finds an open target on the left side. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. Boston College quickly to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Delayed handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The sure hands. It's 4. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Try and muscle for the first down. Breaks off a defender. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes a quick grab. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Boston College now operating in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. You're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Here comes a handoff. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Boston College looking for a 4th down conversion here. Looking for a man. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
That's a designed quarterback keeper. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Boston College quickly to the line of scrimmage. Offense flinching before the snap, and it'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pass caught. Can he get in? Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. And is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick, or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The back's got it. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Eagles.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to create better field position. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Caught over the middle. It's Young. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Grab near the sticks. It's Clark. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's an out route. The catch made. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, that's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw it again. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. But great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. At the 20. All the way back for the pick 6. Touchdown, Boston College. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. On 1st down, it's play action. swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
Tough spot here. 2nd and long from their 19. Off play action. He's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's got it with room to run. Now here he goes. At the 30. Inside the 20. At the 10. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, North Texas.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Run it here. He's got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to pass, it's Carpenter. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Boston College will kick it off to start the second half. Kick travels out of bounds, and the penalty moves the ball to the 40.
On the set.
There's the handoff. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Play action here on first down. That's reeled in. It's Young.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
High completion makes it second and medium. On the run, it's Burrell. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
On third down, he drops to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Not a huge gain here, but the quarterback does a nice job of going with this safe, smart option, finding the big tight end and picking up a critical first down to keep this drive rolling.
Handoff from the shotgun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Because I can't believe the quarterback took it all the way to the end zone. That is a big-time play. The defense, to their credit, had everybody covered, but they forgot to account for the mobility of this quarterback, who sure made them pay for it.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Boston College, 21.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, and it's a big play to the 31.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Oh, here comes the reverse. Breaks free.
I'm a fan of any time you can get the ball into his hands. I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it potentially can do, and it gives him another opportunity to get his hands on the football.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Throwing off play action. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
The Eagles offense lines up first and goal now. Now here's the toss play. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Deep ball falling away. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Back in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
At first down, sack a surprise and moves him back into fringe field goal range. What can they do on second and long? Tries to get loose in the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain.
Wow, that's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
The defense was definitely not expecting the run here on this third down, Chris, and allowed the back to hit the hole with little resistance. You can't get away with that every time, but it paid off here.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Going for the touchdown here. Touchdown, Mean Green. And that will give them the lead now. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. When receivers are running good routes, he has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. First down and more. He's still running. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down here for this offense. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Off the play fake on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the catch, but couldn't stay in bounds. Incomplete. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Dump off caught by the running back. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
By the back. Tackle on the play at the 39-yard line. It's third down.
And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He'll throw it now. It's a short completion to the tight end. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Solid run, but stopped a little bit short. It'll set up fourth down and inches. Here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
First and goal, handoff. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short game.
But anything at this point in the game, when you get down to first and goal, you get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on second goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just not successful here on second and goal, but let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first two opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up third down.
Looking to throw on third and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Well, Chris, it's crunch time here. That third down did not work out. It sets up a big-time fourth down late in the game. What will be the call here to get the ball into the end zone?
There's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's in. Touchdown, Boston College. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. North Texas's offense is back out there now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. The pickup is 6, makes it third down and 4. No huddle here for the offense. Third down, out of the shotgun. Where? Near the sticks. It's Marsh. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the...
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
Bringing pressure. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Catch made by the tight end. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down.
Boy, the defense does their job and keeps them out of the end zone. Now it brings up a fourth down late in this game. As a head coach, you got to make a decision to go for the field goal to take the lead here.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Trying to gain some breathing room, but he stopped right in his tracks at the 3.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That's reeled in. It's 4. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. A play action, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. He's got a man down the middle. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. The clock has stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. Boston College getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Same tailback, another carry. Looks like Boston College will have the first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
1st and 10 play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Makes a quick catch. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
On the run, it's 4. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Important yardage needed on 3rd down here. A field goal try would be from 52. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Looking to throw for the 1st down. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Fields. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Young. They finally stop him, and not before it gets to the 16-yard line.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Touchdown, North Texas. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Turns it loose downfield. Oh, would have been a game-clinching interception. Couldn't hold on. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
You've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Look out. Room to run here. Running with purpose. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Touchdown, Mean Green. The defense produces 6 points. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling.